Sorry, Lisa. Got another client dinner tonight. Don't wait up for dinner. Just go to bed.
Wait, Kevin, today we're supposed to celebrate Emily getting into her high school. Didn't we promise to take her out to dinner?
Huh? Was that today?
Yes, Emily worked incredibly hard to get into her first choice high school. We promised to go to her favorite steak restaurant, remember?
Oh, crap. Completely forgot.
You really forgot? We've been planning this for weeks. She got her acceptance letter 3 days ago, and we all agreed to celebrate tonight.
Sorry. Work has been crazy busy lately. Too many things to keep track of.
Cancel your client dinner and come home right now. Emily has been excited waiting for you to come home.
Huh? What are you talking about? I can't just cancel a client dinner. This is important work. You two can just go celebrate without me.
What? You choose a client dinner over a promise to your child? Our plans were made first.
It's just dinner. You can take it at a steak restaurant without me. What's the big deal?
The big deal is that you promised to be there. Emily specifically asked if both of us would be there to celebrate with her.
Look, client dinners are part of my job. It can't be helped. Thanks to my work, we can pay for Emily's school tuition starting this spring. Try to understand my work a little.
You've been using that excuse for months now. This isn't about your job.
What do you mean? Of course it's about my job. These clients are important.
What job? You're just drinking with some young woman. Don't give me that nonsense, you terrible man.
What are you talking about? Why would you say something like that?
You think I don't know anything? But you're completely wrong. I know everything about your affair.
What? Lisa, how long have you known about us?
About a year now, I'd say. That's when your client dinners and drinks suddenly became more frequent. I got suspicious and did a little investigating. It didn't take long to discover your affair.
So you knew all this time? But why didn't you say anything until now? With your personality, I would have expected you to punch me in the face.
Of course, I wanted to confront you immediately, but I kept quiet for our daughter Emily's sake. I didn't want to interfere with her exam preparations. I endured everything just thinking about our child.
So you've just been silently watching me all this time?
Yes, every time you lied about working late, every time you came home smelling like perfume that wasn't mine, every time you took secret phone calls in the bathroom.
I had no idea you knew. You never showed any signs.
Because I'm not the selfish one in this relationship. I was putting our daughter first. But now you're prioritizing your mistress over our daughter's celebration. Even I have my limits. This is it. I want a divorce.
What?
You heard me. I want a divorce. I've had enough. I've been working full-time, taking care of the house and supporting Emily through her exams. Meanwhile, you just work, contribute the bare minimum for living expenses, never help around the house, and spend all your free time cheating.
But I work hard to support this family.
Support? You haven't been emotionally present for years. And financially, I make almost as much as you do. Plus, I handle all the household management. I don't need a husband like you in my life anymore.
No way. Seriously? I didn't expect you to be the one asking for divorce.
What? What kind of reaction is that? Your loving wife just asked you for a divorce, you know?
Huh? Loving wife? Where is she?
What?
I haven't loved you for ages. That's why I started cheating.
What?
Actually, I was planning to ask for a divorce myself soon. I never expected you'd bring it up first. That just makes things easier.
What did you say?
Whoa, why are you getting angry? You're the one who brought up divorce, and now you're mad about it?
I'm not mad about the divorce. I'm shocked at your complete lack of remorse or shame.
Why should I feel remorse? We've clearly grown apart. This marriage has been dead for years.
You feel nothing about your wife asking for divorce? And you were planning to ask for one yourself. You were going to abandon me and Emily?
Abandon is a strong word. Emily's practically grown now anyway. We've been married for 20 years. Honestly, I don't find you attractive as a woman anymore. All I see is a wrinkly old hag. As a man, it's natural to want to divorce a wife like that.
What? How dare you speak to me like that after 20 years together?
Besides, Emily's finished middle school now, so her compulsory education is over. She's grown up enough that she doesn't need a father anymore. She'll probably hit her rebellious phase soon and find her dad annoying anyway. It's actually the perfect timing for a divorce.
I can't believe how selfish you are. I'm speechless.
You don't need to say anything, just go get the divorce papers. You want to divorce me, and I want to leave you for my younger girlfriend. It's a perfect win-win divorce.
Fine, I'll go get the divorce papers right away.
Great! And one more thing. I'll be living in the house with my girlfriend after the divorce. You and Emily need to pack up and move out soon.
What? This is our family home. You can't just kick us out.
Give Emily my congratulations for me.
Mom, thank you for the congratulations party yesterday. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm sorry your father couldn't make it. It's okay. I had more fun with just you anyway. The steak we had was amazing. To thank you, I'm going to buy a cake on my way home today so we can enjoy it together. The usual cheesecake will be okay for you, right? You don't need to thank me, Emily. You worked so hard for your exams. Celebrating is only natural, and I don't need any thanks. Your thoughtfulness is more than enough to make me happy. But I want to. You deserve something special too. Well, if yesterday was my celebratory party, how about today we have an appreciation for Mom party? Today is to appreciate Mom, who supported me throughout my exams. Would you accept cake for me then? What? An appreciation for Mom party? Yes, because you are the best mom ever. I worked really hard, but supporting me must have been tough too, right? You're already busy with work and housekeeping, but you also drove me to cram school every day and made late-night snacks for me. I just did what any mother would do. Your success is what matters to me. But not every mom would work so hard. My friends are always jealous of how supportive you are. I think I got into my first choice school thanks to you, Mom. Emily. It's true. You helped me stay motivated when I wanted to give up. You quizzed me when I needed practice. You even learned some of the material just to help me study. So at least let me treat you to cake. Dad's probably with his mistress again anyway. Let's enjoy some delicious cake, just us girls. Mistress? Emily, what did you just say? I know you've been trying hard to hide it, but sorry. I've actually known about Dad's affair for quite a while. What? Dad keeps saying it's client dinners or overtime, but it's all just him cheating, right? He's lying about work and just playing around with some young woman, right? Emily, how long have you known about this? And where did you find out about Dad's affair? I actually got an accidental text from Dad once. He deleted it right away, but... What? About 6 months ago, I was studying in my room at night when I got a message from Dad. What did it say? He accidentally sent me a text saying, "Nikki, I love you. Good night." No way. He accidentally sent such a text to his daughter. Yeah, it was gross. I think he mixed up our names in his contacts. He deleted it a minute later, but I'd already seen it. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't want to upset you during my exam preparation time. I thought I'd tell you after I got accepted. And just now, I got another accidental text from Dad. What? From Dad again? He sent, "We're finally getting divorced, Nikki, and we'll be together forever from now on. So I guess you and Dad are finally divorcing." I can't believe this. What a horrible way for you to find out. I'm so sorry, Emily. It's okay, Mom. I've had time to get used to the idea. I've been expecting this. This is coming after the fact, but Dad and I have decided to get divorced. I just couldn't continue being a family with that man anymore. We decided to live separately once you graduated middle school. I see. Of course, I'll take custody of you, but I'm really sorry for having such pathetic parents.
What are you talking about? The only pathetic one is Dad. I'm in favor of the divorce, and as long as I have you, Mom, I'm fine.
Emily.
Really, it's for the best. You deserve someone who treats you well, not someone who sends love messages to other women. So today will be an appreciation for Mom party combined with a divorce congratulations party. Maybe I should buy a whole cake.
I'll pay for it later, so go buy a big fancy cake. We'll celebrate together.
Great! I'll stop by the bakery on my way home from school. Then let's discuss our future plans while eating cake. I don't really understand, but divorce is probably complicated, right?
It can be, but don't worry about the details. I'll handle everything.
I guess we'll have to move out of this house. I can help pack if you need me to.
Thank you, Emily, but don't worry. I've already prepared for all that.
Really?
Of course. So I'm looking forward to your appreciation for Mom party today.
It's going to be the best party ever. Just the two of us.
Hey, Lisa! I've submitted the divorce papers and they've been accepted. From today, we're officially strangers.
What?
Man, what beautiful weather today. Perfect weather for a divorce, don't you think?
What are you doing submitting divorce papers without telling me? I thought you weren't showing up for Emily's graduation, but instead you go and file papers.
Oh, today is Emily's graduation?
Yes, and I told you last night too. I don't care if you're constantly staying at your mistress's place, but don't forget your daughter's graduation.
Crap, I totally forgot.
You're just terrible until the very end.
Well, Emily probably wouldn't want her divorcing father to attend anyway. I haven't been home since that day.
You're her father. You should be there regardless.
Anyway, I'll put all your belongings outside during the graduation ceremony. You both need to leave this house today.
What did you say?
You heard me. I want you out today. I told you before, this house will be a love nest for me and my girlfriend. I just submitted the divorce papers and came back to the house with her.
You brought your girlfriend to our house before we're even properly divorced?
The papers have been filed, so technically we are divorced. And yeah, she's waiting in the car. But you haven't packed anything at all. Were you planning to keep living here indefinitely?
Yes, that's right, because we have no reason to leave.
Ah, what nonsense are you talking about? The divorce is final and this house belongs to me and my girlfriend. You two need to get out right now. How long do you strangers plan to live in our love nest?
This is Mom's and my house.
Huh?
Hi there, Dad. I just finished my graduation ceremony.
Oh, Emily! Congratulations on graduating!
Thanks, but I noticed you weren't there.
I've been busy with other things, important adult matters. I'm sure Mom has told you, but as of today, I'm saying goodbye to you both. And unfortunately to this house, too. I'll put your things outside, and from now on, you'll live with just Mom.
Actually, you're the one who needs to leave, so could you please stop barging into our house? Your belongings are already in the garage.
What?
Did I stutter? Your stuff is in the garage. Take it and go. Mom is too disgusted to even talk to you, so I'll explain. From today, this is Mom's and my house. That means you and your mistress need to make your love nest somewhere else.
Hey, what are you saying? I don't know what Mom has told you, but this house is Dad's house. So you and Mom are the ones who need to leave? Emily, you understand what a mortgage is, right? It's not Mom who's paying it, but Dad. That's proof this house is mine.
Of course I know what a mortgage is. It's something the homeowner can take out, right? So that means this house belongs to Mom, who has the mortgage.
Huh?
Dad, you pay from your salary every month, but you were too much of an idiot to get approved for a mortgage, weren't you?
What are you talking about? I've been paying the mortgage for years.
Paying it, yes, but the mortgage isn't in your name, is it? Mom told me she took out the mortgage for you instead.
Idiot?
Yeah, you're an idiot. When you were buying this house, you already had car loans and other stuff, right? So you couldn't get a mortgage. Mom told me it was a huge problem when they found out right before purchasing. But thanks to that, the house is in Mom's name, so neither of us has to leave.
Ah!
Forgetting something so important. Dad, you really are an idiot.
This can't be right. I've been paying that mortgage for years.
Mom is sighing really loudly next to me. She's wondering why she ever married such a moron.
That's right. I got carried away and bought a new car and a motorcycle and expensive fishing rods, all on loans. That's why I couldn't pass any loan screenings.
I always thought this house was Dad's too. I mean, I thought the man of the house usually buys these things. But it turns out women, even Mom, can buy houses too. Actually, the fact that Mom could buy a house when Dad couldn't make her is so cool. I want to be a strong woman like Mom. That's why I need to study even harder in high school.
Emily, could you please put Mom on? I need to have an important conversation with her.
No way! Mom and I are going to celebrate my graduation. She's taking me to a fancy steak restaurant today. And when we get home, she's prepared a whole cake for us. So Mom doesn't have time to talk to an idiot like you.
What? But this is important. We need to discuss the house situation.
You've been ignoring us for months, and now suddenly you want to talk? Too late. So bye-bye, Dad. You barged into our house, but since we're divorced and strangers now, if you don't leave immediately, we'll call the police for trespassing. Yes, if you won't leave our house, we'll have to call the police. You wouldn't want that, would you? So take your mistress and leave right now. Your belongings are already outside.
Please, Lisa, please give me the house.
Kevin, why are you calling me again? I thought we were done discussing this.
I'll give you all my savings as part of the property division, so please let me have the house.
What?
I need that house. Please reconsider.
Why would I give you the house? Emily and I live there. It's our home.
I promised her we'd live there. If I can't keep my promise, I'll look like a pathetic man to the woman I love.
That sounds like a personal problem.
So please let me have the house. My girlfriend really wants to live in a house.
I don't care about your mistress's selfish demands, you idiot. You're already a super pathetic man. You promised eternal love when you married me, but you couldn't even keep that promise, you extremely pathetic man.
Well, that... Look, I know I messed up, but this is really important to me.
It's a waste of time to beg me. You'd be better off buying a new house with your girlfriend. Your car and motorcycle loans must be paid off by now, so you should be able to afford a house.
Well, about that, I actually have other loans right now.
Huh?
Well, it's not exactly loans, more like revolving credit. I've been spending about $1,000 a month on dates with my girlfriend.
You've been spending that much every month?
Well, nice restaurants are expensive, and there were the gifts too, so my allowance was tight and I put everything on revolving credit.
You're kidding! How much revolving credit debt have you accumulated?
About $70,000.
What? You spent that much money on dates with your mistress?
Well, I didn't know until recently either. I didn't want to look cheap in front of my girlfriend. A man looks better when he seems well off, right? So I kept spending, and before I knew it, it had reached that amount.
That's insane!
I know it sounds bad, but I needed to impress her. With this much revolving credit debt, I can't buy a house, right?
I imagine not. Loan screenings are quite strict these days. Besides, if you had money for a house, you should be paying off your revolving credit debt first.
Yeah, but I can't tell my girlfriend about this. If she finds out I have $70,000 in revolving credit debt, she'll definitely be disgusted. And if she learns I can't buy a house because of it, she'll definitely leave me. She loves men who are financially stable.
Then she'll definitely leave you. I have no intention of giving up our important house. So either believe in a miracle and tell your girlfriend everything, or somehow pay off your revolving credit debt immediately and buy her a house.
That's impossible! I barely have any savings left after paying the lump sum child support!
Then I guess you'll have to break up. My condolences.
There has to be another way! Maybe I could move back in temporarily? Just until I figure things out!
Absolutely not. Emily would never agree to that, and neither would I.
Why are you so cold? We were once married! Be a little nicer to me!
Excuse me?
After everything we've been through together? If you're gonna be like that, I'll give up on the house. I'll just have to bite the bullet and tell my girlfriend everything. I'll probably get dumped immediately and come back. But when that happens, promise me you'll let me live with you again.
What? You're getting angry and now making these demands? There's no way I'd ever live with you again.
Come on! It could work! If I break up with my girlfriend, I'll be clean again! And Emily might actually be waiting for me to come back!
Kevin, you're delusional.
What? Emily must be lonely without her father suddenly disappearing, right? She might be acting tough in front of you. She's still a teenager. She probably still needs her father. Thinking about our daughter remarriage might be an option, right?
Definitely not. The most definitely not ever. I'll never need a crappy father like you again.
Huh?
I didn't realize you were this much of an idiot, or more like lower than an idiot. Garbage.
Emily, are you on the call too?
After jerking Mom and me around so much, how can you say something so self-serving?
Is that Emily?
Don't casually call me by my first name, you disgusting old creep.
Huh?
Finally I can say it. Until the divorce, no matter how terrible you were still technically my father, right? I forced myself to call you Dad, but inside I was so sick to my stomach.
Emily, you don't mean that! We've had good times together!
I never wanted to call a horrible father like you, Dad. I've always wanted to call you a disgusting old creep.
What?
Just think about it calmly. A crappy father who betrays his wife and prioritizes his mistress over his daughter? Do you seriously think a teenage daughter would still be attached to you? Who would ever miss someone like you?
Hey, Emily, what's gotten into you? Your language is terrible, and what kind of attitude is that toward your father?
My bad language is definitely your influence. Having a father with no common sense or ethics made my language crude too.
I never taught you to speak like that!
Of course, I don't talk like this when I'm just living with Mom.
Huh?
What? Are you too stupid to understand unless I spell it out? I'm saying having a piece of trash like you around is a bad influence on me as a child. So could you never contact us again?
But I made some mistakes, but I'm still your father.
I'm happily living with just Mom. Trash men are banned from our house.
Emily, please.
Try contacting Mom again. I'll immediately report you to all the appropriate adults. I'll report to the police and child services that a father who's a bad influence is harassing us. If you understand, don't ever contact us again.
I'm sorry.
Emily's cold words seemed to hit Kevin hard, and we haven't heard from him since. According to Emily, my popular friend told me that men won't understand unless you clearly tell them you don't like them. As for what happened to Kevin afterward, I heard his mistress did leave him as expected. Now he's apparently renting a small apartment and struggling to pay off his revolving debt, but the interest payments mean the principal barely decreases. Sometimes he has to beg his landlord on his knees when he can't pay rent on time, and he supposedly eats nothing but bean sprouts every day, all alone.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.